Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unity open world tutorial series. So today this is what we are going to do. I am going to implement a way to toggle between running and working. So when I press caps lock, if it is running it starts working, and if I press the caps lock again, it again start to run. So that's the part I am going to cover today. Alright, so let's get started. So yeah, before working on toggling walking and running, let me fix some problem that I have here. So yeah, this is the problem. So select the character mesh and play the game, and yeah, now as you can see here, the position of the character mesh keep changing, and if I run around, and yeah, now as you can see, there is some offset added to the character mesh. So if I check that in the C, now you see character is below the ground. So that's because the character's Y position has changed a little bit. So yeah, why does this happen? So to fix that, we have to disable root motions for all the animations. Actually not root motion, this, yeah, root transform. Yeah, for all of these root settings, root transform rotation, enable bake into pose. For the root transform Y position, enable bake into pose, and everything enable bake into pose. So I change the settings for the idle animations. Now let me go there and change the settings for other animations as well, just like this. Right, now select the character mesh. Now as you can see, the position stays at 0 0 0 no matter what I do. Alright, so yeah, that fixed. Now let's see how to toggle walking and running. So for that, I'll open the character movement script. So here in the character movement, I'll define an enumeration to hold the current movement status. So where should I define it? Yeah, maybe here. Enum movement mode. So here I'll define them as okay. I think I should use capital. Better to use capital. Walking, running, what else? Crouching, proning. What are the other states I would have? Swimming. Yeah, for this would be enough for now. So yeah, right, we need also sprinting as well. Right, so here I'll define another we need another variable to hold the current state, current moment state. So moment mode no, let's not use current, let's just use moment mode, and let's use this encapsulate field and property. Okay, shall we do that? What happened? No, that's not useful. Okay, no, let me undo that. Let's just use this the old way. Here I'll define a new, I'll make this one private, and I'll define a new word, a new function, public void set moment mode, and as the input I need to give moment mode. What's there? Okay, shall we make this public then? No, it's alright. Okay, so can I define it outside the class? Oh, this should be okay. Right now, switch mode okay. So if the new mode is working, then what I have to do is I need to set the max speed. Here the max speed is actually the one I'm using at the moment is where is it, 10. So if it is working, I'll set it to 5 equals 5, and if it is running, well, let me copy this, set the max speed to 10, and yeah, I'll fix the other, well, why shouldn't I fix it right now? If it is crouching, I'll set it to maybe 4, and proning to swimming, I'll leave it at 5. For sprinting, I'll make it 14. These are just numbers I just thought, so yeah, we can change them later always. Right now I'll use this event in the player input. or should I implement it through the character or just directly in the player input? Well, I'm not sure, so yeah, let's just add a reference to the character movement here. Okay, now you might think that I could, instead of adding a movement input here, maybe I could directly implement that in the character movement itself. Well, I am also thinking the same, don't worry. So yeah, we will refactor this if required. If this looks this doesn't look neat, maybe we will revisit this and refactor, but for now let's keep it like this. Okay, and yeah, so here I need a key to toggle running and walking, so let's use caps lock. If input get key down, key code, caps lock, character movement, set movement mode. Alright, so now here we have to remember, or we have to know what's the current movement state. So okay, maybe we can do something like this. If character movement alright, here we need a method to access it, so I'll add a get function. We collapse this, public movement mode get movement mode, return movement mode. Okay, now here, well, I think I should do it, define a new function in the character class called toggle run. So here, if character movement get movement mode equals movement mode running, so now let's say not equal to running, then let's character movement set movement mode to movement mode running, else walking. Right now, yeah, now I don't need the character movement reference here, so I'll just remove it and call the character, oh, let me delete this part as well, character toggle run. Alright, now I think that's all I have to do. And yeah, here in the set movement mode, well, I am not setting change in the current movement mode, so yeah, let me do that now. So I'll set movement mode to the mode that I receive here, and now let's check. Now I'm running, and yeah, when I press the caps lock, as you can see here, max speed changed to 5. Now if I press caps lock again, it again becomes 5, 10, 5. Okay, but I don't see any change in the animations. Now let's take a look at the animator. Why is it stuck? Okay, alright, now yeah, here it's changing from 0 to 1. Maybe I should change to 0 to 10. Alright, now let's see how it looks. Well, now it doesn't really match with the speed. Why is it? Alright, so let's see what the actual speeds are when I set them. So where do I update it? Here, character get velocity. Okay, so I'll do a debug out. So that we can see the actual speed values when I run and walk. Now I'm running and it's 1, and when I walk it is still 1. Why is that? Okay, let me check. Well, yeah, okay, so yeah, I need to update this method because because I was using the previous approach I had. So now instead of doing it like this, I need to return the velocity from the character movement component. So let me cut this method from here, and in the now we should have an error. Okay, now let's put the method back, and instead of returning the velocity like this, I'll get the velocity from the character movement component. Is this the correct velocity? I don't think so. Okay, this is not the correct velocity. I should get the velocity from the rigid body. So well, I need to change this. For the get, I'll return rigid body velocity. It's a vector, and I'll return the magnitude. Oh, I can't. Right. I'll just return the velocity then. Okay. Now let's see. Magnitude. Alright. Now let's see what happens. So here instead of, yeah, now we can see the actual values. Now we can see 10, and when I press caps lock, it's still 10. Nothing changes. It does. Okay, now it is working. So when I press caps lock, it is working, and now when I press caps lock again, it is running. But this change is a little too harsh, but we can work on that later. So for now, I'll stop this episode at this point. So here is the final result. That's the final result. So yeah, if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link could be in the description below, and depending on the tier you join, you will have different privileges as I have explained here. So also I have released the source code, and feel free to check that. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.